Here we go. Reading. Luigi style, if you know that reference. Reading. That's how we're always going to start. So here is an inequality. And this is how we read this inequality. X is greater than or equal to y. How did I know that? The x is greater because the open side of this symbol is towards the x. The side that's open, wherever the open thing is, that's going to be greater. It's like the alligator wants to eat the greater thing. Its open mouth is open towards it. The side of the opening is greater, it's bigger. So wherever that is, that's the bigger thing. This little sign underneath, it looks like half an equal sign, so it means or equal to. All right, so here's the inequality. X is greater than or equal to y. Write some pairs of x and y. Write them like this, x comma y. That would make this inequality true. All I did so far is read this, and I'm hoping it made sense. Write some pairs of x and y's that would make this true. We can do that, right? What can we put for x that would be greater than or equal to y? What can we put for x that would be greater than y? Any numbers. Write some pairs of numbers. All right, so let's just pick a number, 3, and put a number that 3 is greater than 1, right? Or it could be equal to, what about 3, 3? 8, a number that 8 is greater than 5, 7, 6. 5, 2, 4, would it be equal again, right? 4. There we go. Great. Those all make this true. Number 2, here's the same inequality. It's the same. X is greater than or equal to y. Write some pairs of x and y. Again, we're writing them as x comma y. That would make this inequality not true. Okay, so if I don't want the x to be greater than the y. So that means that the x has to be less than the y. Okay, so the x has to be less than the y. So the x has to be less than the y. I just keep saying it to myself to remind me that the x has to be smaller because it keeps getting confused in my mind. So I just say, okay, so that's smaller. Okay, so that's good. Okay, are all those true where the x is less than the y? I think that's good. Okay, there we go. Now it says plot your answers to question 1 in orange and plot your answers to question 2 in blue on the graph below. We know how to do that. We know how to do that because we're told that this is x comma y. So there's our x value and our y value. And our graph reminds us, it says there's our x goes left and right, and our y is up and down. Our y-axis is vertical axis. And so we're going to plot the points. We're going to say, we're going to go over the x amount, so over 3, 1, 2, 3, up 1. There's our, there we plotted that point. 3, 3, over 3, up 3. There we go. 8, 5, let's see, over 8, up 5. Over 7, up 6. Let's see, over 7, up 6. I checked it off too soon, that's okay. 5, 2, 5, 2, 4, 4. Okay, there we go, done. And then we're going to plot them in blue. Let's see, blue, blue, blue. 1, 3. I plotted those blue points, and then it says keep adding more points to the graph until you notice a pattern. So let's see, is 4, 6? Will that make this true? Is 4 greater than 6? Nope, so it's going to be a blue one. 2, 8. 2 is not greater than 8, so it's going to be blue. 6, 8. 6 is not greater than 8, so blue. 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 Test the points. See which one.